My last album, some of that shit was true. I given up smoking cigarettes and stopped taking cocaine too. Now I don't do MDMA no more, but I do still sing that song. I don't regret all the times that I did. I did have a lot of fun. And the war on drugs ain't a war worth fighting. What about war? A misunderstanding. What about a war on stupid politicians? What about war on organized religion? What about war on war? What about a moment of peace? What about we don't even have a fucking war? We just spark up this split. Well, we're always told to remember and never forget about World War I and World War II and all the tragedy and death that came with it. We teach it in our classrooms and we embed it in our minds as if it was an achievement for humankind. Oh well, what if we teach something different? What if we talk of the times when humans succeeded in living together without going out of their minds? What if we teach about hope and a kind generosity, understanding that everyone's in it together and everyone's got the same needs? The last verse of this song is about the Gaza Strip. I wrote it 10 years ago, okay? So like when the horror show started unfolding in front of our eyes, I was in a very unique position because I was like, well, how did I feel about it 10 years ago? Was I willing to stand on stage and talk about them? Am I still willing to stand on stage and sing the same song in light of everything that's now happening? And my idea in the song was to take a rave and put it in a war zone, play really good music and hand out recreational drugs. And even within the song, I call myself out. Obviously, it's fucking more complicated than that, you know. Like, and even in the song, I'm glad I put that bit in when I re-listen back to it. You're allowed to say something fucking stupid if you call yourself an idiot afterwards or something like that. But that's what I did, and I'm still willing to say. I mean, as far as I'm aware, still nobody's tried it. And I will say this, I'll say that all the wars that are springing up around the world, and I know some of the wars and some of them are fucking invasions and they're all fucking horrible, I know that, but like a lot of them, they're not really about what wars used to be about. They're not really about like land or food. There's enough land and food for everyone. They're about ideas. That's what the wars are about. They're about ideas and who believes in what idea. And my favourite idea looks like this. It looks like fucking Glastonbury, you know, like, and I know sometimes you can feel guilty, can't you? Because all these fucking horror shows happening and here we are dressed in our cool clothes, taking niche drugs and like wearing plastic sunglasses. You're like, is this okay? It's like, I would say, yeah. I think guilt's not going to get us anywhere. The fucking Catholics tried that. You know, like, give up on the guilt. You know, like, maybe the only way a peaceful world is going to come about is through peaceful people. So maybe if you're a peaceful person, maybe you are the answer. You know, you just have to tell everybody about your idea about not killing other people and try and spread that. It might take over like fucking wildfire. And if that doesn't work, we'll just take ease. Take the boombox out of Boomtown, put it on the Gaza Strip. I get my mate Mike to DJ it and drop some heavy shit. And maybe, just maybe, everyone will come and dance. Pass a couple of pills around and they might even forget about the past. Well, that sounds like a fucking stupid, ignorant idea. If anybody out has got a better one, baby, I'm all ears. And the war on drugs ain't a war worth fighting. What about war? A misunderstanding. What about a war on stupid politicians? What about a war on organized religion? What about a war on war? What about a moment of peace? What about we don't even have a fucking war? We just spark up this spliff. Alright, I've got an